I think I would. I had one of my own.
No, it wouldn't match this one, Doc.
Brooke stopped over at my office.
She did?
I suppose it was her last offensive.
What did she have to say?
That you love her, not me.
It's nothing you haven't heard already, is it?
It's her litany.
Taylor, don't let it get to you.
I'm trying not to.
You're having a hard time?
Yes.
I am committed to you, lady. Now, don't start doubting that.
Ridge, I'm not doubting your commitment to me.
Then what?
It's just that she said a lot of things that make a lot of sense.
What things?
She described a certain man who made an enormous sacrifice for his father, and then suddenly falls in love with another woman.
Classic rebound.
I'm glad you didn't make me say it.
Except it isn't a classic rebound. I didn't just fall in love with you, Doc. I've had these feelings for a very long time. I'm just now starting to acknowledge them. Now, I don't apologize to anyone for that. I'll tell you what. Next time you start having doubts, you just sit yourself down and you start thinking about a certain beach on a certain island and a guy who gave you a ring and a proposal. And he meant it. He meant every word of it. And if that doesn't straighten you out, then
Then I go see a shrink.
No, that never helped anyone.
So tell me about this incredibly interesting day of yours.
I had a visitor.
Who?
A woman. Caroline's identical twin sister.
What?
A perfect resemblance. Down to the shape of her mouth, the color of her eyes, everything. I mean, I couldn't believe it at first either. I thought it was a real con job. So I called Bill Spencer, and he even confirmed it.
Where has she been all this time?
She was kidnapped shortly after she and Caroline were born. Turns out she was rescued by a woman who raised her. Eventually, she found out the truth, so she came back here to discover her roots.
Well, this has been quite a day, hasn't it?
Well, it has been positive for me. I wish I could say the same for you.
Well, I admit after Brooke left, I was pretty deflated and depressed. I just wasn't sure how I was going to handle this. All I know is that I needed to see you. I just wasn't sure that you could give me the answer I needed. Then I come over here and find out how wrong I was. The answer was so simple, it was right in front of me the whole time. You didn't just fall in love with me after you broke up with Brooke. You've always been in love with me. And why not? I'm not such a bad person to be in love with.
Well done, Dr. Hayes.
Soon to be Dr. Forrester.
Finally, a shrink in the family. God knows we could use... Never mind.
You know, I have had patients come in my office and tell me how crazy in love they are with some guy, and I never believed that anyone could be that totally in love.
Mm-hmm.
God, was I wrong. I love you so much. I love you even